We're going to continue telling Rick Grimes' story in a series of AMC original films.
I'm ready!
I'm ready.
I'm ready! I can do this! I can do this! Is it hot in here? Why is it so hot in here? Ah! My hand is cramping! Make it stop! You only need 3 more words! He would never take advantage of me!
Much later.
He's just having a hard time getting his confidence back.
1 year later.
I'm sure he's close to a breakthrough.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I know! Don't rub it in!
Hello everyone, it's Brian Akeem here, and yeah, so after that video, as you saw, Scott Gimple promised Rick Grimes movies all the way back in 2018, and it has been a long time coming, and I want to say right now we are in summer of 2022, and there is still no Rick Grimes movie news, and some people believe we will never get the Rick Grimes movies. Some people are in the middle, where they believe that the movies can still come out, but there's a chance that they won't, and there's also some people that believe that the Rick Grimes movies will definitely still happen, that they have complete and total faith that they will happen, even though AMC is taking nearly 4 years just to get started and do pre-production on the first movie. And I'm one of those people that is somewhere in the middle, but I'm leaning towards more. These movies are never going to happen, because the thing about The Walking Dead is I feel like Andrew Lincoln never signed on for these Rick movies. I could be wrong, but I really feel like they never had these movies in the works. I feel like AMC, has just lied to the fans and said they're going to do Rick Grimes movies, but that never actually was going to happen, because Andrew Lincoln never wanted to come back as Rick Grimes, because, Chandler Riggs, was fired, and as well as, he wanted to spend time with his family. So one thing I will say is, like, Isle of the Dead, like, Maggie and Negan show, like, you know what I mean? It's like, think about it. Like, are they going to evolve the CRM in that show? Why is Maggie going to go with Negan? What's going to happen to Annie and Herschel? There's so many questions, with that. And next thing is, like, another spinoff, World Beyond. So The Walking Dead World Beyond, I actually really enjoyed this show. It was 2-season limited, and I actually enjoyed the characters. So, you know what I mean? Like, I actually want to see how this is involved in the movies. What's going to happen with Portland and the CRM? How does it connect to the Commonwealth? These are things I want to see answered. And, okay, so for the Daryl spinoff, Daryl going to Europe, for the Daryl show, Carol's not going to be in it. Like, this is one thing I have to say. Before they announced the Daryl show, did anybody even say they wanted a Daryl spinoff? Or a Maggie and Negan spinoff? Like, I don't believe anyone said that. And for everyone who does want these spinoffs, that's perfectly fine for you. But me personally, as well as some others, we don't want these spinoffs, because I'm just gonna say it, Daryl is overrated as a character. He just does not make a good protagonist. By himself. He just doesn't. He's a great character, but not protagonist level. And then, so don't even get me started on Fear the Walking Trash. This show honestly should have ended a long time ago. But these writers, they're going to continue on with season 8 of Fear the Walking Dead. And it's just so sad. Alicia Denham Carey is no longer in the show, because, like, I think Alicia never wants to come back to Fear. She's done. She's done with the character, and, she's done with AMC giving her terrible, seasons and story and lines. And I mean, literally, even the Fear characters are sick and tired of their own show. Like think about that for a second. Literally, these amazing actors are playing these characters who literally are sick and tired of the story they're in. Like what does that tell you about Fear the Walking Dead? Like, even the actors, want to go, even the characters want to leave. Like, think about that for a second, because it's very true. And then next is Tales of the Walking Dead. So I know Samantha Morton as Alpha is coming back, but me personally, I don't want to see Tales, because, I feel like it's unnecessary. We're going to get a lot of backstory on certain characters, but we've already had Alpha's backstory 2 times, and I feel like showing Alpha's backstory a 3rd time is unnecessary. Plus, how they're going to get the actress for Lydia? The kid's too old now, you know what I mean? So issues like that, and Tyrese's backstory, I never liked Tyrese, so yeah, I just think it's kind of pointless. And I know some people said, well, what about Princess? Looks like this Princess maybe. Yeah, I definitely think it's possible we could get some backstory on certain characters like Princess. But me personally, I'm not going to be watching Tales of the Walking Dead because I'm just worried it's going to be like the low budget webisodes. And I feel like, my time should be used elsewhere instead of that. You know what I mean? Like, I want The Walking Dead to be serious. This shot looks kind of goofy. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys didn't actually know, wasn't there like a comedy spin-off they were gonna do? And yes, this picture, like, can you guys imagine if they did a Walking Dead story where there's this character like Deadpool and he just breaks the fourth wall, constantly every episode? He's like, oh my goodness, look at that CGI. It's awful. Like, can you guys imagine that? That would be funny if it was like non-canon, but I believe AMC canceled this spin-off, because if you go on the wiki, I don't think they list this comedic show anymore. So I think that shows you that AMC is like literally, they said they were going to do a comedy spin-off, but they changed their mind because they know nobody wants that. And yeah, guys, about the Rick Grimes movies is, AMC, I think they definitely have the budget to do it, but I just think Andrew Lincoln does not want to come back in The Walking Dead. And also, like, AMC, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're taking so long. Like, what reason does AMC have for taking so long with these movies? I just cannot fathom it. Unless it's Andrew Lincoln never wanted to come back and do these movies. That's the most logical explanation, in my opinion. And not only that, but like, how are these movies going to connect? Like, Fear the Walking Dead is not connected to the movies. The World Beyond connected to the movies in a good way, but the main show, we don't know how it's going to connect. And yeah, guys, like I said, if you think, AMC promised last year they would film in the spring, and then they promised this year they were going to film the Rick Grimes movies in the spring, and now we're in the summer of 2022, and still there's no pre-production, there's no news. And like I said, we might get something in Comic-Con, we might get something at the very end of The Walking Dead in November or December of this year after the main show is over. But me personally, I'm not gonna believe that in a way, because everyone's gonna ask about the Rick movies, and like, if Scott Gimple cannot even deliver some news at Comic-Con, I feel like he's just never gonna deliver news to the fans. And also, like I said prior, I feel like there's a limit. My limit is, if we don't get any Rick Grimes movies news in Comic-Con, then we're never going to get these movies. We're never going to get any news. And yeah, like guys, please let me know what you think down below in the comments, because like I said, like, should we just give up on these movies, or should we just keep having faith? Because like I said, I'm going to give it one more month, and if we don't get anything with these movies, I am going to be giving up on them. Like, I want to see these movies. I want to see Rick again. But like, I have my limits, you know what I mean? Like, 4 years is more than enough time, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, until next time, take care. Bye.